God, deliver me. All I seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me. Hi, Princess A. God. Ooh, I wish I could sing. Oh, Lord. I think that's the greatest profession on earth. If you could just sing, honey. Speaking, you can sing the gospel. Hello, people. I'm over here to have a conversation I'm not supposed to be having. But first, I want to show you something. Come here, boy. Get your bum up here. Speaking of zombies and aliens, come here. Look at my baby. Look, see, you got a new haircut. Hey, people, what you doing? See how happy I am? See how happy I am? Got my new haircut from my dad, D. Say hello. D. He's smiling today. What you doing? Hi, people. God, deliver me. Ain't he cute? He looks like an alien. But we had to do it. It's been 3 months with no haircut. So I like his hair to be between here and where it was, right? So he has a little fuzz on him because he's a skinny little rat now. Looks like a chihuahua. Praise the Lord. I don't think I had any contact with anybody by getting them washed. So they just allowed us to do that. People, I thought I had killed off that woman in my life. I thought I had come to an agreement with that woman that I would not speak her name and she would not speak mine. She was a dead person. She no longer lives. No need to comment on a dead person, right? But I see she's not going to allow that. I see this Fi Monster, this thing called Fi Babe. She's on here now. I said, someone told me, Fi Babe, she made a video about you. Oh, it was over an hour. She just talked about you the whole time. I said, I can't help it. I try to resist, but let me go over and see what this woman's talking about. First, let's say hello to these darlings. Hello, people. Happy Pride Sunday. Pride Sunday. This is the first time it hasn't been, the streets haven't been packed with people. I don't know the number, but every year, this is a big event, especially in San Francisco. This is one of the first ones. But I did hear that they're having some kind of parade out there. They're walking down Market Street. I can hear them from my window, but first time it's taking up a virus, deadly virus, to interrupt the Gay Pride Parade. Probably in most cities. I doubt that it's the same in almost anywhere. So happy Pride Sunday, people. Strange we would be talking about these words on Pride Sunday. Anyway, I'm not sure how to proceed, go forward. This woman, she's outraged now. She's outraged because I called Nicole Tyler the B word. She's outraged. Now I'm going to ask you this. I counted. She called me bitch 9 times in this video that she just made. She's outraged because I called Nicole Tyler, a woman, a B word. But she called me a B word 9 times. This is how she treats her senior citizens. Her senior citizens, her old black men. They call them that, and she calls them faggots. I think she made 2 faggots in this last one right there, right? So this is the queen of faggots and men being called bitches. So how do you respond to a woman like that? What do you say to a person like that? She's outraged. She's outraged. You call Nicole Tyler a B. Probably you called Nicole Tyler a B maybe 1,000 times, Miss Fi Babe, Fi Monster. This evil ass woman. Okay, you choose to come back for me anyway, right? And you are the queen of the faggot talk. Yes, I think that Nicole Tyler is a homophobe, but she's not alone, honey. There was one before her. All these people on YouTube, I can identify two homophobes, right? Every chance she gets, wants to get into it with gay men. Fi Babe. Now I don't know how to go forward. What do you guys think? Am I allowed to say the B word since she just called me a bitch 9 times in one video? What am I supposed to do? Just sit back here and just take it? Bullshit. So if I slip off into that word, Baby, I'm doing the best I can. How do you respond to a monster like this? I told that ugly thing that I was through with her. She was dead in my eyes. I don't want to have no more conversation with her. But I'll be damned if I'm going to have some bitch come. All right, ladies, I'm trying to please you and deal with monsters. What do? I mean, what are my defenses? She just called me a faggot and she just called me a bitch 9 times. What am I supposed to do? Let's try to stay away from name calling. Let's concentrate on her. Back to the money. We want to talk about the money, Fi Babe. We don't want to hear no more of your philosophy. We want to hear what you did with $20,000. How you gonna have this vacation thing? We want to know. Why are you saying there are no refunds? We want to know. Why are you saying there are no refunds, but you're making refunds? We want to know. Tell us about the money. That's what you concentrate on, Miss Fi Babe. And by the way, that wig looks ridiculous on your head. Either trim it up or take it off. You look stupid. Them horns on the back of it. Cut them damn horns off of it at least. Make it look neat. Think back to 1920s. Only put some curly things in it. Make it look interesting. But that looks like a hat sitting on your head. You nasty person. You nasty evil woman. So you are so outraged. Outraged at the way I spoke to Nicole Tyler after her homophobic rant on the eve of the Gay Pride Month. This is how she celebrates the Gay Pride Month. Taking us back to the Bible. You want to talk about the Bible? You another one likes to throw God in everywhere where it's convenient for you. Let's talk about something else. Let's divert for a minute. I want to talk about fornication. Let's talk about that. Why do you people always seem to want to talk about the same damn thing in the Bible? It's Sunday. Let's discuss fornication. Fornication. Every time you have sex with somebody outside of marriage, are you going to deny that? Are you that much of a liar? Fi Babe? Fi Babe. What's your name? I never said that ugly ass name. What is it? Whatever. We'll stick with Fi Babe. Let's talk about that woman. How many times somebody stuck it in your ass? That you're so holy. What did you say? You were a prophetess? You nasty, little, ugly little monster. I have never heard, until you came along, I have never heard the word pedophile mentioned so much anywhere on social media. You have taken that word and perverted the pervert. You have perverted the word because you use it so casually. Always talking about somebody's a pedophile. You know that is an old time thing with gay people. They always say, "Oh, they perverts. Oh, they perverts. They want our children and all that kind of." Isn't that what Nita Bryan used and all those kind of people? And then every time they bust one of them, they catch a real pervert. It's always one of you. Some married man. Somebody works in a school. Somebody surrounded themselves with children. Almost never a gay man. But you always throw that up. You didn't accuse everybody of being a pervert. And then, since we're on the subject of perverts, why would these people who you are calling faggots, why then are they interested in your daughter? Why would they be interested in any woman? Let alone a child woman. Would they be interested in a child boy? Girl, you sound like a goddamn fool. You are another homophobe. So now you and Nicole Tyler have something in common. Filthy little beast. Filthy person. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I ain't called you the B word. I mean, it seems to just bubble up out of my mouth every time I'm addressing you. But I asked you to keep my name out your mouth. And I kept your name out of my mouth. I said you're dead. You're a dangerous person. You're a dangerous person because you're a desperate woman. Now, I don't know what you did with that $20,000. I don't know if you have a drug habit. But I can see that your lifestyle has not improved at all. You made the point of, oh, if I stole the $20,000, oh, wouldn't I have a nicer apartment? Oh, wouldn't I have? Girl, I went through, I hate to say, hundreds of thousands of dollars in drugs. Lots of money. Look at Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, multi-millionaire, blew it all in drugs. You said, oh, wouldn't I have a nice car if I got stole? What a ignorant, stupid ass statement. If you putting it all up your damn nose, no, you wouldn't have no nice car and you wouldn't have no nice house. We don't know what the hell you did with it. Why don't you tell us what you did with the money? As a matter of fact, why don't you go to the bank and show us the account that you opened up for FICation? Since FICation is more than likely not going to happen, why don't you show us where the money is deposited? I'm doing all of the woman thing. This is only to appease one or a couple of my subscribers because I do care about them. I don't want to be hurtful to them. But girl, I am bursting at the seams to cuss your ass out. So I'm showing great restraint. Give these people money back. That's what I say. If you want to be a woman of principle and you care so much about the 5 babes and all this kind of stuff, give these people their money back. Do the right thing, 5 babe. Even if they are millionaire women all over the world, if they're millionaires, send them a check for their money because there's going to be no FICation. Ain't going to be nothing happening there, girl. You spent that money as fast as you got it. Soon as the FICation money start coming in, you start dressing different, didn't you? Different outfit every time you come on. Different hairdo every time you come on. You don't even know how to spend money. You sit up here, but you got $20,000 at your disposal, plus all the money you get, you're raking in every week for talking shit about other people, and you have not managed to do anything with your living room other than buy a couch. When you moved in there, it looked like a vacant home, a vacant apartment with a couch in it, right? So then you went and bought some raggedy ass stand behind your desk. Okay, that's the full extent of your design expertise. What do you do with the money? Why are you always tapping at your nose? What's wrong with your nose? You got a cold? Do people have colds for 2 years? Do people have colds for 2 years? Why are you always and sweating and dripping, get shit all over your face? How hot are the lights in your apartment, girl? Explain to us what you could do. What could a person like you do to make $20,000 disappear? If you ain't bought shit for your house, you ain't bought no car. So is the money's going somewhere, right? Since you're constantly begging for more, I gotta assume that the money went somewhere. Why don't you explain to us where excuse me. Oh, I love you, Babe Nation. Oh, thank you for the $20. Thank you for the $50. Why don't you explain what happened to the money, girl? That's what we want to hear from you. We don't have enough of your mouth attacking people. Now, I took a bullet. I said, listen, if some of my supporters don't like that word, I'm going to try to do it a little better. Right? So I had to come on and apologize. And what happens? Instead of you appreciating my gesture, you go and try to pile it on and calling me bitches and faggots. Now, what the hell kind of situation is that? How is it going to work out? Do you think I'm going to allow a thing like you, something like you, Miss 5A, or whatever, Selena? I never said a nasty ass name, Selena. Do you really believe I'm going to let a thing like you come on here and insult me when I've left your ass alone? Do you really believe I'm going to let you call me faggots? I'm going to be all your bitches and I'm not going to respond to you? Are you crazy? Well, that's debatable. So anyway, I don't want to get all stuck on this stuff right here. Hold on, I don't ignore my peoples and everything. Hello, people. Aloha. Game on. I've been doing pretty good. I can't believe I can address that one more without going to the B word. It seems so natural when you're dealing with her because she's going to call you anything that pops in her head. She's outraged. That a bitch. You're outraged. Don't you have one of the nastiest mouths on YouTube? I mean, you have one of the nastiest mouths on this damn thing, right? Now they got petitions and stuff calling people perverts and throwing their names all over everybody because they mentioned the name. I went to prison 10 times. I never seen anybody on there. I mentioned the child's name. I ain't never seen them in there for that, girl. Where's the crime? What you gonna do? You gonna send them to that girl said she gonna send them to jail. Stop wasting our time with your bullshit, 5A. And we want you to come on here. We want you to come on here and give us a heartwarming speech about molestation in your own family. That's what we want to know about. We want to know about were you molested? That's what we want to know about because we don't understand the obsession obsession with pedophilia. Every damn video. How many videos you got out there? 2,000? 2,000 times you done talked about pedophilia. And you only accuse the gay men. Why you ain't accused none of the straight men who are you generally the people who do that? You ain't got nothing to say to them. It's the gays. So the gays gonna change from being gays and they're gonna turn into heterosexual enough time to abuse my daughter. Stop wasting our time, Miss Five. Stop wasting our time. If you don't want to talk about the money, you don't want to talk about your own experience with being molested, you don't talk about anything serious, you want to just come on here and attack people, and you expect me to sit up here and let you throw daggers at me? This is what she wants. She wants somebody to argue with. This is her content. Why is all your content directed at gay men? I mean, what is the fascination with us? I don't understand it. And then when you're so concerned about how women are treated, why do you got to go in there and call them 40 and 50 bitches and hoes and all this shit every time we talk about them? Where is that love? Where is the love? You don't hardly address a woman by her name unless they in Babe Nation and paying you. But you're so concerned about how they treat it. So you feel like you can come in here and call me a bitch 9 times while you complaining about me calling somebody else a bitch, person you don't even like. Only thing you got in common, you're both homophobes. You both have been accused of homophobia since the very beginning. You nasty woman, you. Filthy and nasty. Why don't you get you a stylist or something, girl? Because you're just not doing very well. Take that junk off your chest. It's not sexy. Showing them old wrinkled up titties, that's not sexy, honey. Get somebody to really style your ass, because now when I look at you, you're starting to look worse and worse and worse. And why make you decide to put that hat on? It looks horrible. Don't you even have a mirror in your house? How dare you come and attack me for a fucking hour? What the fuck's wrong with you? Anyway, the thing is still dead. I'm not going to be addressing it anymore, I don't think. But we are human beings here. I'm not going to have that monster over there talking shit about me either. She's a beast. This is how she makes her money. Attacking innocent people. Innocent because I ain't even mentioned that thing's name. She is not offended by somebody being called a bee. All she do is call people bitches and hoes the whole damn time she's talking. And she'll throw in a faggot here and there. Don't believe the hype people. She ain't concerned about you. She ain't give a damn about you. What she care about, that $200. That's what she gives a fuck about. Send her that $200. She gonna have the nerve. Because see, the money is gone. There is no money, people. If you sitting back waiting for Five Babe to make it right, forget it. Now she got to figure out how she can justify asking for more money from you. You see? That's what happened when you tie your whole income to YouTube. Right? You got to keep that money flowing. Correct? So she likes those jumps in her income. Hold on, baby. Be quiet. She liked that jumps in her income. She started going shopping every day. Did she make a video today in the store? She's shopping for vacation. Are you people really that dumb? I mean, I don't want to say that you people are stupid. Are you people really that dumb? She's in the store now. I just saw the thumbnail. I didn't even see what the content was. But she's in the store now. She's shopping for vacation. She gonna ask y'all to send her the rest of the money now. The rest of the money. What the fuck? What was the first money for? See, it's principle, people. It's not the money itself. I know a lot of you people are doing okay. Y'all can throw a couple $100 away, but the false pretense. She's just taking your money from you. It's already gone, people. Now she's saying, oh, look at my apartment. I would have a bigger apartment if I had 20. What kind of argument is that? You get $20,000, that means you want to go and get a big apartment that you got to pay every month. So what, you going to collect $20,000 every month? Doesn't make any damn sense. That doesn't increase your lifestyle. But she is so confident that you guys will believe whatever her bullshit is, and she'll just tell you anything. Demand your money back. Demand it. She said, yes. Let's put a petition together for that. Why don't we put a petition together to get our money back from vacation? Since there is no event. Oh, yes. What was that other guy? What was that other guy? Somebody read the shit out of her. I forget. It was so delicious. I forget who it was. Anyway, let me get sidetracked. So, Miss Thing, you don't like the word B, so we're gonna try Miss Thing. I know this is not gonna hold people. Believe me, I know it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to not say the B word ever again in my life. I know that. We're just trying to do it best we can concerning this thing. I want you to see who the villain is. Who is the nasty person? Who is the person that just came online yesterday and called me a bitch 9 times? Call a man a bitch. Is that how you handle your relationships, Fabi? Do you get mad at your boyfriends and then when they fuck up, you call them bitches? I mean, how do you still have teeth? But that's okay. But it's not okay to call a woman of that. Girl, your argument makes no damn sense. You still a little. I can't do it anymore to this, people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Y'all like that song I was singing in the beginning of this from Leandria Johnson? I hope Miss Johnson is doing well. Remember, she had all that scandal last year because they discovered she had a problem with alcohol. She's an alcoholic, and she checked into program, and then she came out with a #1 hit, gospel hit, right? God deliver me. I love that song, honey. That's my motivation. Anyway. So we hope Leandria is doing well. She checked herself into a program and she will come out. She was doing concerts and so forth. But see, this is the power of God. The power of God trumps your religion. It trumps all your religion, all your offense. Wasn't she in trouble because of the words she used to describe the church? Everybody was, they were outraged. But you forgot who gave her the gift. God gave her the gift, not you. So people thought they were going to destroy her. She must burn her. Once again, God triumphs. We hope Leandria Johnson is doing very well. She's an extraordinary talent. What she was basically doing was asking questions. Make it make sense, I think is what she was saying. Even though she was drunk when she was saying it, it wasn't all that far off, honey. Make it make sense. Hi, people. Oh my goodness, I think I made it through this whole thing only saying the B word in addressing a woman. And I think only once or twice. Maybe there is hope. I don't know how I feel. I still don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. I know I don't want nobody to call me no faggot. I know that. So I got to figure it out. What works? What is offensive? Now, some people will say, well, girl, she just came out and went off on you for a whole fucking hour. Everything about you, about your prison record and calling you all kind of criminals. It kills me the way that woman calls people criminals. Is there any man in your household, Fabi, who hasn't been to prison? Haven't all of them been to prison? Every man in your family, every man, all your uncles, all your brothers, they all convicts. Isn't that correct? So why are you so easy to jump and call people criminals? Girl, with your character, you think you're not a criminal? Give us the 20,000. Prove it. Come on here and give us the say, listen, the checks are in the mail. I'm giving you back your money. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. I want to do the right thing by you. Oh, no, babe, you can keep it. You can keep. No, let me give it to you. If you want me to have it, then give it back to me. But I want to do the right thing, the legal thing, the moral thing, and give you your money back. That's what we want to hear from you, Miss Babe. All your rants, and they don't mean shit. Looking at that stupid ass helmet. Babe Nation, well, I love you. Ooh, let me show you some titties too. Girl, you ugly monster. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Where's the money, bitch? I have no explanation. Okay. I have the Rita of Philadelphia. The baby is so cute. Let me show you him again. I'm so happy for him. Come here. Hey, Bob here. Is he cute? He's so sweet and cute. He looks like a rat to me. Look how skinny he is. He's a skinny little dog, but he's beautiful. In about 2 weeks, he'll be at the length of hair that I think is most attractive. The length that I generally keep him at. But yeah, these dogs, they start matting and everything, scratching and shit. So we're glad to get that done. Look at it, showing his dad some love. You like to lick to that? Do it for the camera, boy. Everything is for the camera. This is YouTube. You'll get down. How are y'all doing today? I mean, I see Trump done got his ass in another mess. Ain't that something? How can somebody be in a mess, a scandal every week? So now his favorite compadre, Vladimir Putin, apparently was paying these mercenaries or whatever, Taliban, to kill American soldiers, giving them money to kill Americans. He didn't know anything about that, huh? He said, I didn't know anything about it. Really? And then he goes over there talking about and kiss his ass in front of the whole world after he knows he's paying people to kill American soldiers. Now you guys got to go and research. You can't depend on us YouTubers to be giving you your news, but you can go and check it out for yourself. Every damn week since he's been in office, a different scandal. We don't even remember a third of the scandals he's been in because it's always something new, right? It's always something new. So now they say they're doing horrible in these polls. Bless the name of God. What's he going to do now? I'm telling you, it's going to be around race. That's his only trump card, honey. He always wants to turn everything to race. Evil monster. Squeenie, you getting all the attention. They said, oh, how cute. They said, we don't give a damn what your daddy talking about. Him went to the groomer. Oh, you get He went to the groomer. Yes, he did go to the groomer. So how it works now, I guess they just opened that up. The groomer is only a couple blocks from here. I take him to the door, and then they don't let me in the store. They let me drop him off outside. We do the leash thing, and they take him in. They do him, and when they come out of the store, and they give you your dog back, right? And you pay them, so forth. I think that's pretty minimal because I'm wearing gloves and I'm wearing a mask. So I'm thinking that there's no contact. The only issue would be people touching the dog. And they have got, I think I heard of one case where a dog is actually transferred something to the owner. I don't believe that it was on his coat. That's my concern. On the way from the groomer, there was two people that I knew from the streets, whatever. They both wanted all to touch all over the dog, and I noticed they didn't have gloves on or anything like that, right? So that's the danger. It's proven that it is dangerous, but I don't let nobody in here. I've always got gloves on and mask on and so forth, so we don't want to have a breach. So we wash him again when he gets home. Okay, let me tell the truth. I didn't wash him again when he got home. I did take the little wipe his coat down. Anyway, we're happy. Yep. I know he feels better. I used to think he had ear infections, right? And I went and bought all this stuff for his ears because he'd be scratching behind his ears. And it wasn't anything in the ear. When I started rubbing on them recently, I discovered there were balls of hair. It's like matted hair behind his ear. So under the arms, under any crevices, they would get matted hair there. And that's what they're scratching. So he did learn something. So that's going to be a big relief for the dog. Oh, handsome dog. Yeah, they do the hair. They do the haircut. They trim all the nails. They put something up in his booty and clean all the booty glands out. What else they do? Yeah, and then just the haircut and the washing. So all that is $100. It's $90 plus a tip. I don't know what we're gonna do about me. I got to tell you though, I'm thinking about stop getting haircuts. I kind of like the way this thing feels. It feels like wool, like a lamb's wool. So we'll see. It ain't like nobody looking at me like that, right? Okay. Behind the throne. Hello, behind the throne. Mm-hmm. The Archer Rider. The Archer Rider. Oh, we ain't cultured each other. Is that Natasha Malone that I see? Hello, everybody. How y'all, all y'all guys doing? Yeah, but maybe you guys know better than me, okay? I said this person is dead. I ain't got nothing to say about her. Why would this woman jump out the bushes then and attack me for a whole hour? I mean, she always want to play the victim. Oh, you said that to a woman. Oh, you said, oh, okay. And you believe what he said to a woman? And all this kind of stuff. And then she attacks me and called me a bitch 9 times. What is with this woman? Nothing is real, honey. It's all Memorex. Hey, Justin Sanchez. I think the woolly hair looks good. Yeah, we'll see about the hair deal. I didn't even know I had gray hair, really. I know I get it in my mustache, but I ain't had no hair in so long. I love that white statue. Oh, this man over here. Yeah, I got him recently. That's Apollo. Bolivar or something like that. He's a classic. You know, some things I get that are just classics. I think if you would describe how a design, it would be a classic or neoclassic design. But then sometimes you want to find unusual statues too, things that not everybody has, right? But everybody has this one in some form. I had a smaller one I had to get rid of because I already had one like this one. Anyway, I do miss going out to the junk shops and collecting and stuff like that. But since I've been in here, all I can do is work with the stores. I mean, the online stores. Just for something to do. Exudi. Hey, Spill It Boy. Is James? Hey, Spill It Boy. That was so fun. You guys got to go and watch Duchess Kelly Love's video yesterday. At the very end of it, I was online with James Caldwell and with Tracy at the same time. And who else was there? And what's the third person? And Kwani was there. And this other lady, I forget this other lady, and she's one of us too. Anyway, it was fun. We had a decent discussion. So it's good to meet you there, Spill It Boy. Yeah, so I don't know how to proceed. Most people will say, just ignore her, just ignore her. So you just ignore her, and she's over here calling you faggots and all this kind of stuff. You most don't say anything, right? But I don't like being manipulated. I don't like being controlled. See, she wants to bait me in. She's got to keep this constant thing of people to beef with, right? Without any Spill It Boy, without any Timothy Blaze, without any that other dead child, she has nothing. She has to have a beef going all the time. That's her content. She's based her whole life on arguing with people. So we have to figure out how to proceed with her. But see, the reason why I don't want to beef with these people is because they play dirty. I wouldn't give a damn if we just talking words, but then they be talking about they're going to dox you and they're going to find out where you live and I'm going to call this person and call that person. Let me see if I can call your mama and all this kind of stuff. Girl, we're not in the same class of people. I'm not going to get involved with that thing. She X'd herself out of my life. So we'll figure out how to proceed to go forward. I might have to just really go off on her at one time and just so horribly that she'll leave me the hell alone. If it's even possible. These people, they got no self-respect. You can't offend them. I'm offended because you said a black woman. You're not offended by shit. All you do is go in there and cuss out black women all your whole damn show. Cuss out women and the faggots. You just like Nicole Tyler. Y'all got something in common. Maybe y'all can hook up. Neither one of them you can keep any real friends. You keep your Babe Nation duped. They keep giving you money after they forgot that you owe them $200. Everything to talk about. Here's how we're gonna do the refunds. If you write me right away, then you have to have your refund in by Sunday. If you don't have it in by Sunday, no more refunds. All these baby. If you have not had the event, give the people their money back. There shouldn't be all these stipulations, honey. Do they got a receipt? I gave you the money. You give it back to them. That's what makes you a moment of principle and honor. Every time, as long as you're keeping their money from them, you end up with a common shyster. Common, run-of-the-mill ripoff artist. There's nothing. She even brought up, oh, when I took my daughter to the amusement park, he said I stole the money. Well, where's the money? What happened to that lawyer you were going to pay for? Can we talk to him? Remember you collected all this money for this lawyer? You go, what was the lawyer for? For getting VS or something like that? Did you ever explain it? Even take 2 or 3 minutes of all this time you have to attack people? Did you take 2 or 3 of those minutes to explain what happened to the money that they paid for this lawyer you're supposed to get? Did we ever meet him? Girl, you're not speaking to a damn fool. And really, 5A, you need to let this shit go about people's criminal records. Girl, don't you have brothers in there doing time for murder? Didn't Butter himself tell us how many times he's been to prison? How many men are in your family? How many men in your family have never been to jail? So what the hell are you talking about, 5A? What the fuck are you? I mean, I just don't understand how you can address people about their criminal records when you are from a family of criminals. They're all criminals. They all got records. Oh, I never went to jail. You ain't supposed to go to jail. You supposed to be a woman. You supposed to be slick. You know what you're using to get your money. I wouldn't pay 2 cents to meet her. What the hell is that? Well, you want to go and take a trip to meet 5A? Well, y'all think y'all going to meet Michael Jackson? What the hell is there interesting about 5A that you will pay $200? Oh, that's just only half of it. Another $200 to get in, and then you got to pay for your airfare. Then you got to pay for a hotel. What is it about this woman that is worth even, like this person says, 2 cents? What is she gonna do? Is she gonna dance? She never finishes the song, so obviously her singing chops are limited. What's she gonna do? Juggle? Not a woman of honor at all. When you show us the receipt of where you done paid this money out, show us the checks where you done sent these people back their money, then will we respect you, not a day before. She owned properties. Girl, if that's what you're spending your money on, you own properties. I saw something on that thing you paid $94,000. You bought an apartment, a condo, something with. Maybe that's what you did with that boy's money. $90,000. That's only like a $500 mortgage, right? If a house costs $90,000, well, the rest of the world is paying $400,000 and $500,000. I believe that the mortgage is only about $500, honey. You can pay that much for a studio. So what have you done that's so important? Here, I noticed you kind of, I'm slow. Oh my God. Oh no, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. LJ. So she's just gonna, I hate people manipulating me. She thinks, she believes, she's just gonna draw me back into her beefs to keep her channel going. She needs the right foundation. Oh, on her face. See, I don't know. All I know is that damn thing that she got, that hat she's got on looks ridiculous. Why does she got these wings sticking up on the end of it? Can't you just clip that off? Or whatever, style it right. Find a look that looks good on you. And tear them cheap ass little girl. In the ghetto, and her mama cried. There's one thing that she don't need is another little hungry mouth to feed. In the ghetto, people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand, or she's gonna be an angry little thing one day. Listen, mister, can't you see? Are you too blind to see? 5A ain't no businesswoman, child. If you have a baby, I would think, and you were going to invest in a property, you would at least have enough sense to get a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, it's not like you got 5 kids. The city will give you more than one bedroom, right? Such a great businesswoman. You had $20,000. Why don't you go and get? That is a good question. Why didn't you go get a bigger apartment? At least you could justify. You have got something out of your ripoff, but you put it up. Excuse me. Oh, how do I look? Ooh. Crazy ass woman. Girl, you think I don't know how much drugs cost? I was a drug dealer for most of my life, most of my adult life. Girl, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Somebody showed, who was that? Tracy showed that apartment from all around it. That thing that looks pretty. It was the real apartment too. It was before she put that contact paper on the for Black Splash. That's the same apartment. Got that little thing over the. You know how they put that little detail curving thing under the cabinets? So tacky, outdated. Then she got a bulb up under there, so you can tell it's the same apartment before when she first got it. That apartment it's terrible. It's like a corridor. She got to eat in a corridor. So if she is so smart and such a great businesswoman, and she's had exposure to all this money, I would think just for the sake of her child, she would get a 2-bedroom apartment or buy a house. She got it going on. She says she owns property. 5 Baby ain't shit. She's a shit starter. She's not an honorable person. Now, I wouldn't mind if she had a legitimate argument with me, or she had something to say to me that it was substantial, but there was nothing substantial about that shit. Oh, I'm offended because you said the B word. Then she squirts out, B, ho, ho, ho. Girl, please, tell us about your respect for Black women. I don't know why don't people follow her, honey. I mean, I like to be honest. Sometimes she's amusing. This video she just made about, I thought it was some point she was amusing, but she's lost her way. She's lost her way, honey. She's lost her way in the beef sector. She's stuck. She can't move on. She can't go on. It's difficult to get out of this thing. It's kind of fun, but she can't move. I'm trying to move out of the beef sector, honey. Do something else. At least do something in addition to, right? She can't. She's stuck. She's got to keep that AdSense check coming. Right? What is the problem with Miss Gina? Now, what was Miss Gina talking about? She cusses too. I'm sorry, people. I do admire a good cusser, honey. Somebody who would really let go. I mean, we should be a little different than television, right? Miss Gina, she knows she has a way with words, shall we say, as well. Now, you guys can go on pretending like you're offended about everything. Sang it. I love that song. But unfortunately, songs get stuck in my head. Like I can't get rid of them. Let me see. What did me say? The song is about a young boy. Let me see. The young boy, he buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far. And his mother cried because And then one day in desperation, the young man breaks away, buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far. And his mama cried. Anyway, I messed it up. That was a good song. I heard it by Presley. I'm sure a Black person wrote it. About the ghetto life, real life problems, 5A. Why don't you discuss something that is based on your city? I mean, it said they had what was the murder rate? I mean, just last week, the deaths that go on in your city, all the issues in Chicago, and we all praying for Chicago because we Black people, we love Chicago, right? You ain't said a damn thing about the problems that go on in Chicago and in your family. Nothing. You want a beef. All the issues that go on there, you would think you would have something to say. Linda B, I usually cuss every time I see 45 on the TV screen. Yes, girl. I turn it off. I can't with him. I cannot with Donald Trump. He's lying about whatever he says. It's all lies, honey. I can't sit there and listen to him, and he talks like he's trying to be sexy some kind of way or something. As it told you, you get that funny little mouth. Mm-hmm. I can't even do the impression. It just upsets me. It makes me angry. Right. So we have to listen to the commentators. I love listening to James Carville. James Carville, this guy, he's usually on MSNBC. He's one of the commentators. Old guy from the South, but he is so good and astute on politics. Listening to Trump, I can't stand listening to that man. Oh, he makes me sick. And I think what makes me sick about him, that because I just didn't want to believe that people were still that prejudiced. This is what he runs on. I mean, I just don't want to believe that people are still that hateful, that nasty. He brings it out of them. He says it's okay. It's okay to be a bigot. They say he tweeted or shared some damn thing where people are talking about white power and all this kind of stuff. The president of the United States is sharing this on his Twitter. Right? These whatever the crowds are hating on black people and talking about white power. He forwards that. He's the president. I don't know why they don't do just don't go and sit down, enjoy whatever years he has left. He has all that money. Couldn't he go on cruises or something? Safaris. Mm-hmm. Linda B, my husband has the news on all the time. I try to avoid that man, but the TV on, sometimes I can't. I'm starting to think my husband likes hearing me suddenly cuss a blue streak. How old is your husband, Linda B? It's strange because as you get older, you watch more news. Fiction becomes less interesting. Okay, R.S. Supreme. Uncle Tim, while I feel disappointed you stooped, I guess you say, to that homophobic woman's level, keep in mind you are arguing with a Trump supporter. You can't fix stupid. No, I haven't said anything else about her. I did my couple of videos I'm doing with Mr. Cole Tyler. She's trying to bait me into, they love to argue. It gives them something to come to the screen with every day. Yeah, I know. As I'm saying, see, Sean wanted us to have a debate. A debate with Nicole Tyler. I know that's a stupid woman. It's senseless and useless. Fat meat is greasy. Now, why is fat meat greasy? Who got the fat meat? Is this my fat meat? Her fat meat? Who's going to be 65? Oh, your husband. Okay. Yeah, so he's supposed to watch it. That's what 65-year-olds do. Watch the news. I really watched it when Obama was running because it was good news, something interesting. I wanted to hear what he had to say. This dude here, I have no interest at all what Donald Trump had to say. Whatever he says is going to be a lie. And Pence ain't no better. Pence is his yes man, his right arm. He's neither one of them. How the hell are you going to be sitting up here talking about a mask is optional, or I won't never wear one, and got all these people you say you love so much, these white folks, you say you love them so much, you get all these people wearing no mask, and now these cities are saying that the numbers are higher than they were from the very beginning. So we are stuck in this thing. We haven't moved at all. So all the people that they released, now they got to pull that back and say no, we're closing back down again because it is Trump decisions. Because those people, they actually follow him. I have no idea why they follow him. All I can think of is race related, honey. Because he hasn't done anything for poor white people either. Only move he's made is to cut taxes for rich people. But they oh yeah, because he based them on all this race stuff. So I was hoping that it wasn't that bad. We had come further than that. But I see through the protests that we have come a lot further. There are a lot of good people in this world, honey. A lot of good, caring people. But his desire is to make it great again. So I guess for him, great again would be back in the 50s. He's not man enough to say what he really means. We want to make America white again. So all these people who are angry because Obama was black, they're going to run for Trump. Well, aren't all the other candidates white as well? Why you got to have a Trump? No experience. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if he was a senator or a mayor or has some interest in politics. You just took a reality star who was a confirmed liar, habitual liar, and made him the president of the United States. It's so stupid to me. I'm sorry, people. It's just stupid to me. And then you sit up here in auditoriums with what did he get? 6,000 people. You don't give a damn. That man don't give a damn about you. He knows how deadly it is to be in those kind of crowds. Let me not get off Trump. That dude makes me so fucking angry. What? Did you hear? This is from Surfing Tangents 2. Did you hear Pence invited Candace Owens? I keep hearing that name. Somebody said this is a black woman who has been now is a part of the White House, to the White House to thank her for calling George Floyd a criminal. The black conservatives are threatening not to vote for Trump. Yeah, he's losing votes by the day. I understand that, but why would he call George Floyd a criminal? That's not how. That's not how counterfeit bills are passed. Counterfeit bills are passed between us. Somebody gives you change for something, and then they've slipped you a bill. You put it in your pocket. We're not like the merchants, where the merchants they have a light and they hold it up to the light and see if they had water. Well, we don't really do that when we exchange money. So all they got to do is get the money into the public, right? That's how counterfeiters work. So how is he a criminal? As far as we know, he didn't even know that he had a damn fake bill in his wallet. The good chance he said, well, I took that as real money, and I want my beer or whatever he was buying. And maybe the people confronted him. We still don't know the details of how all that went down. But the owner of the store said that, no, we don't call police for that. We just don't take the bill. So I don't know if that qualifies him as a criminal. People have made it so damn near every black man's got some kind of record. You know, pull them over some bullshit. Oh, he jaywalked back in 1962. He's a criminal. She read his criminal. These people kill me. These people kill me. So I have a criminal record. So what? The police can just come and kill my ass? I got to go see who this woman is. As soon as I get through with this, I'm going to find out because her name keeps coming up. I know that Omarosa. I had a ball with her. Thank God she done fell out with the president and them. So she got out the way. I'm talking about a Bedouin. I don't know if she did have that relationship with him. Whatever it was good she was gone. She stayed in the news. Ben Carson, he knows how to shut the hell up and stay out the way. They don't let him talk, but a handful of times he's been in there. We're going to take a picture. Come on, Ben. Photo ops. Ooh, she's the new Omarosa. That's not something to aspire to, honey. I feel you, Supreme. Trump seems to always need a monkey to. I can't say that word either. I can't even say that word. They'd be jumping down my throat. You say that word. You say that word. The M word. Whatever. Accused multiple people of passing fake money. I'm sure that every time they count their money, they got a 1 or 2 to slip through. That's the price of having a business, honey. You don't go killing people for that. If an old white woman comes in there and she passes a $20 bill, do you go and have to call the police and have her tackled to the ground and put their neck and their knee in their throat and all this kind of shit? Isn't it the same thing? If you call him a criminal, isn't that the same crime? I heard that thing. His business got burned out. I don't know. I'm glad that some of this burning and looting and all that kind of stuff has stopped, but protests go on. I miss Motown. What's going? Of course, what's going on? Let me see. I miss any of these darlings. When I was selling drugs, I got counterfeit money all the time. We were the primary target because you're just passing things off in the hand. You don't have time to sit there and look at it in the sky and all that kind of shit. So it was always they get it in circulation. Some people know they're passing it, and some people don't. But the job of a counterfeiter is to get it in circulation, honey. I don't consider those people criminals. They will certainly you have to go to court and prove that they're a criminal. And plus, this dude, I ain't got to retry the whole thing. He knew George Floyd. He knew him. He worked with him for years. It was intentional. It wasn't an accident. These people, and then I feel so sorry for this kid. What city is he in? He's in Oklahoma. Oh, God, my memory's got to be better. This kid's name, what is his name? His last name is McLean. This kid that they killed. He tackled him. The man kept saying, "I'm an introvert." You don't understand. That is saying that I have issues or something's wrong with me. This is why I got to wear this mask. Now they're telling me that he has some kind of anemia where he got very, very cold. So he would wear gloves and his face thing. Right? But he never even got a chance to explain any of that because they jump so fast to the violence. They jump so fast to tackling him, putting him in a chokehold, doing all this shit just by going to the store. Think of it, if you have a problem, let's say you have some kind of mental problem, you still got to eat, people. You still got to go out of the house sometimes and pay your bills, and you got to function in the world. So I think a cop should know that. Maybe I should teach this guy a little more gentle than I am. You got all these damn cops. You can't control one person. You can't just surround him and just say, okay, buddy, just take it easy. And let him explain. Let him explain who he is. And maybe you guys can explain to him what he did wrong by going to the store. Why are we stopping you? They want to always come strong arm and kill that little boy. He was a child, 22 or something like that. What? Linda B. Oh, Tim, don't look her up till you take your BP meds. Oh, my blood pressure. People, I am not in any danger of having a heart attack. I know your uncle gets a little agitated sometimes. And he drinks a lot of water, probably because of BP meds, but we're fine. And Linda Jackson, yeah, he makes the story even sadder. That is really a sad story to me. And they don't even take responsibility for it. And they only moved the cops for the cop safety. The hell with the fact that he just killed his kid for nothing. How much of a threat? How much is the threat of any one person? I mean, really, these cops got an arsenal with them. They even own tanks. They got all this stuff available to them. And there's so many of them. They call in, and then all of a sudden you got 5 police cars all drive up at the same time, right? Why is the violence even necessary? Are you showing off for each other? You want to show off your latest hold? It's not necessary, people. You just overwhelm them with your presence. They're following Trump right into the ditch, and if he wants a place in history, he's certainly going to have it. People are going to talk for years about how he marched them. Might as well be Jim Jones. And what is the point of no mask? They're making the political thing, but what is the big deal? Why you have to stand and you have to have no mask? Like a political statement. That's saying there is no coronavirus. Is that what they're trying to say? People are dead. See, Trump, he pulled back as soon as he found out, they're mostly black people, black and brown people. All of a sudden, let's open up. It's time to open up. And then he invites all these white folks to come into these stadiums just to look at his ass while he tells jokes. He ain't got no. They ask him, what are you going to do in your next term? Oh, I didn't know anybody when I got here. No, I know people. I know. It's all about his ego. I know dictators. Oh, I know dictators. What about now the fact you found out that these dictators are paying people to kill Americans? One scandal after another. You can't get a week's peace. So, damn, why am I so dehydrated? Look at the baby. What are you doing, boy? You scratch want a toy? I gotta get you a good toy. Play with the toy. Pride Sunday. I stopped going to those parades and I went for maybe 20 years. Well, maybe 20 times over 30 years. But I stopped going about 10 years ago. That's too. I'm old. I can't stand up on my legs for hours and hours at a time. But that's usually a big thing in the gay community in all big cities, and probably in most medium-sized cities, they have some kind of event. But yeah, in San Francisco, we love to celebrate everything. So it's all been closed down. They have about maybe 15 events. Each neighborhood has an event every year to celebrate something. I agree, Linda B. He has some kind of strange relationship with Putin. You would think this news here would be shocking. He's not even interested. All Trump is interested in denying that he knew about it. Shouldn't you be interested if another dictator is paying people to kill us, American soldiers? Shouldn't you have some interest in it, Trump, other than, I didn't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Girl, shouldn't you find out about it? Damn, you're the president. Well, Putin's a nice guy. He said with a very strong voice that he had nothing to do with it. Yeah, Nathan, it's pretty fantastic, but not this year. This will be the lowest count. They did have some kind of celebration. I heard them. I live I sit back about a block from Market Street, so I can't see Market Street, but I heard them marching earlier. Nothing like it used to be. It used to be this whole city celebrated Pride. People from miles and miles around. New York. I think those are the biggest ones. New York, LA, and San Francisco. No doubt probably Chicago has a big, whatever. The size of the city, the amount of people. The Bay Area, everybody seems to congregate for Pride, I know congregate is the wrong word. Yeah, there's something strange going on between him and Putin, honey. You get news like that, and all you can come up with, I didn't know anything about it. What the hell kind of president is that? You think you'll be in the war room with information like that? He never will. He'll let it pass. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. Mm-hmm. Trump is the real personal debt to Putin. Mm-hmm. Well, happy Pride Sunday, people. Happy Sunday, people. Good to talk to you guys. No, I hope I ain't got to address that woman no more. I don't want to be bothered with that woman, but I see that she is she's not going to stop. She has no other income. She needs to be beefing all the time, right? So pay attention. She'll be trying to bait me in, just like she does James. He's over and over and over again. He says, you shut up, I'll shut up. Nope. She keeps coming back because we are her contact. She gets to go online and say faggot, but she's offended. Oh, you said the B word. Oh, you call a woman a B word. Then she goes on to say the B word 40 times in her life. Oh, people. Anyway, it's good to talk to you guys. All right. Say goodbye, Squeenie. Say goodbye. Deanie Bone Deanie. You look like a stranger. He's so little. Say goodbye. You don't talk. I'm a thinker, not a talker. Goodbye, guys.